Hi class, good afternoon. My today topic is analyze project cost by calculating and comparing gross floor area, GFA to wall ratios and element cost. It is presented by me. My name is Qs6013 and my student ID is 00192. So the first topic is primarily cost planning methods. It's an effective project cost planning is essential for the successful execution of any construction project by utilizing a range of preliminary cost estimation methods. Project managers can gain valuable insights into the potential cost and feasibility of a project before it begins. This presentation will explore two key cost planning and techniques: cost per unit and cost per square meter, and demonstrate how these methods can be applied to provide accurate and reliable cost estimates. So here are the points. I have write 8 points in this. So the primarily cost planning methods are vital in the early stage of any construction project for several reasons. The first point is budget control. Primarily, cost planning allows project stakeholders to set a realistic budget from the outset. By estimating cost early, project managers can allocate resources more efficiently, ensuring that the project remains financially viable throughout its life cycle. This proactive approach helps prevent cost overruns, which can derail a project or lead a significant financial strain. Second one is decision making. Early cost estimates provide crucial data for making informed decisions about various aspects of the project, such as design choices, material selection, and construction methods. With a clear understanding of potential cost, stakeholder can evaluate different options and make decisions that balance quality, functionality, and budget area constraints. Third is risk management. Early identification of potential cost drivers and financial risk allows for better risk management. Primarily, cost planning helps in supporting areas where cost could escalate, enabling project managers to develop a mitigation strategies. This foresight is essential for maintaining project control and avoiding unexpected financial setbacks. Fourth point is funding and financial planning. Detailed primarily cost plans are often required to secure funding from investors, banks, or other financial situations. A well-prepared cost plan demonstrates the project financial feasibility and provides a confidence to a potential funders. It outlines how the project will be financed and shows a clear path to achieving a return on investment. Fifth point is benchmarking and cost control. Primarily, cost planning involves comparing estimated cost with historical data from similar projects. This benchmarking helps in setting realistic cost expectations and identifying areas where the cost can be controlled or reduced. It also provides a reference point for monitoring project expenses as work progresses, ensuring that deviations from the budget are quickly identified and addressed. Sixth one is scope management. Early cost estimates help in defining the project scope more clearly. By understanding the financial implications of different project components, stakeholders and can prioritize essential elements and make necessary adjustment to align with the budget. This clarity helps in avoiding scope creep, where uncontrolled changes or continuous growth in project scope can lead to cost overruns and details. Seventh is stakeholder communication. Transparent and detailed cost plan can facilitate better communication with all project stakeholders, including clients, contractors, and regulatory bodies. Clear cost information helps in setting expectations, gaining stakeholder buy-in, and ensuring that everyone is aligned with the project and financial goals. Back please. Last one is efficiency and time management. Primarily, cost planning helps in creating a more efficient project timeline. Managers can develop a more accurate schedule by estimating costs associated with various phases of the project. The foresight helps of coordinating activities, avoiding delays, and ensuring that resources are available when needed. Cost per unit estimation. What is cost per unit? The cost per unit method involves estimating the cost of the project based on the anticipated quantity of individual building components or material required. This approach considers the specific cost of each element, such as labor, material, and equipment, to provide a detailed breakdown of the overall project and budget. Benefits of cost per unit. The cost per unit method offers several advantages, including the ability to identify cost drivers, facilitate budget allocation, and support effective decision making. By understanding the specific cost of individual projects components, project managers can make informed choices, optimize resource utilization, and minimize overall expenses. Applying the method. To apply the cost per unit method, project managers must carefully estimate the quantities of each building element, such as the number of bricks, square meter of the drywall, or linear meter of piping. These quantities can be multiplied by the respective unit cost and calculate the total budget. For example, I have read all the things. The formula is C is equal to A into B. A is equal to number of unit. B is cost per unit, previous cost of data, and C is primarily estimate. Next page. Primarily cost per unit estimation. Identify key components. The first step is primarily cost per unit estimation is to identify the key building components. Detail will be have most significant impact on the overall project budget. This can include elements such as foundation, structural frame, exterior walls, and major building system. Estimation quantities. Next, project managers must be careful estimating the quantities of each identification component. This may involve considering factors such as the budget, building size, layout, and design specification to determine the precise amount of materials and labor required. Third is calculate unit cost. Once the quantity have been determined, the project term can be researched and apply the appropriate unit cost and each building component. This may involve consulting consuming industry databases, supplier quantities, and histories of project which we have done in previous one. Cost per square meter estimation. What is per square meter? The cost per square meter method is another used to approach for primary cost estimation. This estimation can be method involves calculating the overall project cost based on the anticipated gross floor area and the building rather than focusing individual building component. Benefit of cost per square meter. The cost per square meter offers a more view of the project budget as it considers the overall size and complexity of the building. This approach can be particularly useful in the early stage of project planning when detailed component level information may not be available. Applying method. To apply the cost per square meter, project manager must determine the GFA of the building, which includes the total enclosed area of floors. The GFA then multiplied by an estimated cost per square meter, which is typically based on historical data or industry benchmarkers. Primarily cost per square meter estimation. Determine GFA. The first step is primarily cost per square meter estimation is determine the gross floor area which this can be done reviewing the architectural plans and measurements to calculate the total enclosed area across all floors. Establish cost per square meter. Next, the project team must apply an appropriate cost per square meter rate. This rate can be based on the historical data, industry benchmarks, or both, or should be reflect the specific characteristics of the project, such as location, construction type, and material quality. Calculate the total cost. The final step is multiply the GFA by the cost per square meter to arrive the preliminary total project cost total. The quick calculation can provide a valuable high-level estimate and guide good future planning. Next, please. So last is my conclusion. By employing a combination of cost per unit and cost per square meter estimation methods, project manager can develop a comprehensive understanding of the potential cost associated with the construction project. These primarily cost planning techniques allow for the identification of the cost drivers, the allocation of the resources, and the assessment of the project feasibility, all of which are crucial for the successful delivery of a construction project. As the project progresses, the team should be continuously refine and validate these cost estimates to ensure accurate budgeting and effective cost throughout the project and life cycle. Thank you, sir. I have
Any questions? Anyone? Any questions?
What is GFA
it is a gross floor area.
and how from which software you can measure? Tell me
From
2-3 softwares.
Costex, AutoCAD, and Blueprint.
And what is overhead?
It is a cost which overhead, like the cost where we are building a house. It overhead it's overhead. The costs are like we build a house. If the cost is not properly, if it is overhead, that is overhead.
Yeah.